everyone. All right, so we talked about sound last week. This week we are going to start light. All right, I'm not sure what that is. Trying to be decorative, and that does not look. Oh, that's not good. All right, but we're going to start talking about light with talking about light waves. Light waves, transverse waves. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of notes to make sure that you have a piece of paper and a pencil, and let's get some notes down. All right. So first of all, I want to talk about that sound waves and light waves are similar in the way that they are set up with a wavelength and a crest and a trough. And we'll talk about that again. But they are a little bit different on how they move. Okay. Also, sound has to have matter. It has to have something for the molecules to vibrate, bounce off of. But light doesn't. Light can pierce through anywhere. Okay, so it doesn't have to have a medium. Light can just exist. Do we have light in space? Absolutely, because we have the sun. So light is it's not better than sound in any way, but it is not dependent on anything. It doesn't need anything else. All right, so light light reaches us with transverse waves. Okay. Transverse waves. And let's just remind ourselves what the different parts of a wave are. So the top is the crest. The bottom is the trough. And from this point to this point, it is the wavelength. And that is true for most waves. Even an ocean wave, you could call it the crest and the trough. Okay. So scientists have discovered that light travels in both waves and as tiny particles called photons. So light travels in waves and photons. Okay, and I'm going to put down here photons are tiny particles. Okay, light is energy. Okay, light waves travel in straight paths. Called rays. Okay. So I said at the very beginning of this that light does not need matter. Okay. It can travel in space. So light rays travel in a straight path until they hit an object. Okay, so rays travel in a straight path until it hits something. We're almost done. And then a group of rays is called a beam. So when you say you've seen a beam of light, you're talking about a group of rays. So a light wave is like a singular part of, like, my light coming down, shining from up here. It's like a singular part of the ray. And then you have a bunch of rays and you have a beam. So it's like a wave, and then a bunch of waves get together to create a ray, and then a bunch of rays get together to create a beam, if that makes a little bit of sense. Light also, it only travels in one direction. Did I write that already? Straight path. I'm going to write here one direction. Like the band, like the old band. That's not very relevant these days. It used to be relevant, but not anymore. People don't really know what one direction is. Okay, so if you think about a flashlight, bear with me while I try to draw. I mean, that's not too bad. That looks like a flashlight. Okay. And then let's use yellow. You know what? Why not be correct? And then there are a bunch of rays coming out. You see that? Yeah. Okay. And so I don't know why I put that there. I shouldn't have put that there. Let me erase that. I didn't mean to start so far back on that one. It's not working. I need a new one. Oh, there we go. Okay, so inside of one of these rays, so these are rays, and then inside of the ray, light waves. And then all of these together are a beam. Okay. And then a photon is just one little bitty piece of the light wave. Okay. And this is all one direction, one way. So, and if you think about it, well, that's true. That is how light travels. Sound, like I can hear Evelyn playing in her room right now. I'm making this video on Friday on the snow day. And so she's in her room right now playing, and I can hear her because the sound waves are traveling in a different direction. They're traveling always, every way out. But, my light, it's only traveling one direction. So, like, if I take my phone and turn on the flashlight, so I've got, a flashlight, you can see it. The light's right here, but the light's not, right here, because the light is only traveling this way out. Do you see that? Do you see that the light's not right here? Because the light wave is only traveling one direction. However, sound is traveling in all directions. Okay. So the light is going from its source outward, but sound, which, sound travels from its source as well, but sound travels, like, it travels everywhere. So it's not in one direction, it's in many directions. Okay, so make sure you have those written down. And then Thursday, you'll talk about light waves today and tomorrow. And then Thursday, you will talk about the visible spectrum. All right, let me know if you have questions. Bye.